Hello everybody, Neon is back again doing a video for a fine Monday morning. Not sure what I think about this one. Probably too risky. I like it because it has 2 power, but you know, we don't need to tempt fate that way so early on. But anyway, as you can kind of maybe pick up on already, seeing the deck list on top of me, and then the cards in my hand, we have a bit of a bit of a spicy number here for us to try out today. This is a deck that I originally saw from Alison. I believe that she played it in the ETS this past weekend, and it's quite a fun little deck, I gotta say. I have been messing around with it over the last couple of days, and I think that it is quite the blast to play, and has some very interesting components to it. This is annoying, though. I really hope that my opponent does not have the Royal Decree. It's not a card I like playing against with this deck. Thank goodness we got power. I'm tempted to hide my Tasbu here, because I'm really worried specifically about
only the best
Royal Decree. Sure. Anyway, so yeah, this is a deck that is built around basically like outvaluing your... Actually, I'm not going to do this right now because I can have the Regent's Tomb to give it revenge, because that'd be really cool. They're probably going to just use the Royal Decree on my 2/3/3s, which I don't blame them for, but they could also do it on the Tomb too. That's also like fine either way. But yeah, the deck is quite interesting in how it operates in a number of different capacities. It is a cute deck for sure, but it's got a few problems in terms of maximizing your win percentage, if that's what you're the most interested in. Yeah, let's go for top deck. But it's based around maximizing Tasbu rather. Tasbu, very different, person in the Eternal community. But yeah, Tasbu has been a all-star in this deck. He's great at maximizing your like everything that's going on in the deck, and trying to draw a bunch of cards, create a bunch of advantages. It's really quite a powerful card in this deck. This is annoying. Not sure what they would have gotten here. Maybe Palace? I'm not sure what their markets are looking like nowadays, to be frank. Let's see if they block. It'll answer some more questions, maybe. Okay, well... I think I should just pristine light him back and then play top deck, because I really want a Tasbu. Well, also, of course, playing Witching Hour too, so I didn't mention that element of the deck. So it's also a Witching Hour deck that has that as a top end, which is quite powerful, of course. Steel Red has actually not found any like true card draw, which I think is kind of my saving grace here. Otherwise, I think that I would be kind of far behind. I do think that this deck, though, this deck is fascinating in how it ends up playing out. It has a number of different and weird play patterns, like most of them revolving around Reweave. I didn't mention, I guess, that this is a Reweave deck, and which is a particularly powerful card in this style of deck. I think that I am
Only the best for you.
Yeah, I don't think I need Talk Deck. It's a little too low impact. Here, I'm going to do this because I just you kind of want as much power as possible when you have Tasbu in your deck. The deck is grindy as fuck, though. Like, this, I do not think that we're going to struggle to fill out our time if we do a full 5 games. Like, you're seeing this already, especially when you're against something like Guru Control. The games, they slow down. Play Palace. Just do it.
Don't make me angry.
Okay. I don't really know why you would do that. It just feels like it's actually... They might just be wrong.
Your debt is due.
Tasbu, though, man, he has delivered. Like, people were not sure about what they thought about him when... I'm pretty happy to just exchange this for a card. There's a chance I get, like, Ice Bolted here. Yeah, this is why that's wrong.
Here's another recruit.
Look at all the cards I'm drawing.
You're in the crowd watch.
Really need some actual removal for it as good it feels. Like, if they harsh roll me, I feel like they lose. They could be working their way up to a chains, but that's still a couple turns away before you can kill. Oh, yes. Oh, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, buddy. Give it to me. Oh, feels good. I will Pristine Light him if he kills it somehow. Island's choice.
You don't want to make my allies your
I draw a
enemies.
card. It's really important in my mind to keep a Tasbu operational whenever you can. Yeah,
We've been
max value. We have like 700 cards in hand versus our opponent's 3. This is 700 for those of you who aren't following along at home. This is my counting skills. I have a master's degree. 700. Steel Red has given up. But yeah, like when your opponent does not have the hard removal for Tasbu, he is like just so takes over the game. And I mean, I think people were interested in him once he had his text changed. That when he died, you drew a card because like it just basically kind of makes him a Heart of the Vault at some level, which is a good card. I don't know if you guys knew that. It's one that's seen a little bit of play. Obviously, the quintuple shadow influence is not what you really want in a card. Like that's tough, but especially in a deck like this that doesn't have insignias. But I have been very happy with him in this deck, and I'm probably going to mess around with him some more over the course of this week. So hopefully you guys enjoy him because we'll be having some fun. It might end up being Tasbu week. God, I hate that name though, guys. Tasbu. Not feeling it. Hard no. Feeling the caffeine hit my body now. This has got to be a key. I don't want to, though. So there are different versions of this deck, of course. As I mentioned, I believe that Alison was the one who sort of popularized it at first, given the fact that that she had a strong finish in the ETS this week, as I understand that's where people kind of like saw it and started picking it up. This is very good, by the way, with a reweave. I had been like messing around with something like this before. I never really had very much success. I never actually tried it with Tasbu itself, because that was back when Tasbu was bad. So I'm very happy that people have like gone to try it out here. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the 3-2-1s, because just the nature of my opponent's board, it will be good. This also sets me up for an unblockable Vishni attack in the near-ish future, which is useful against the decks of this nature.
Another late night.
Don't quite have the 5 shadow influence for Tasbu, which is annoying, but not the end of the world. If they just devoured there, God, that would be savage. I would have really appreciated that. I haven't seen a memory dredger version of this deck before, I don't know. Let's go to jam. I think that you're supposed to be attacking with these guys, though, to try and force trades.
Only the best.
This is actually not that hard. I think I know what I'm supposed to do here. Madness a reweave on our friend, the memory dredger.
This night will be your last. For the left ride.
Sick. These are all really good. I think Vishni's just the best, though. Like, this 3-2-1s. That's really annoying for my opponent to battle through. Not to mention the fact that I get another attack in with my Deuter face. Okay, well this, this, this. I do not really care if I get blown out by a trick of some description. No trick. Okay, I don't know what my opponent is doing other than maybe just giving up?
This night will be your last.
Your debt is due.
I'm just looking for cards at this point. Because like, they were supposed to do a trick on the Rindra if they could.
For the left ride.
My opponent's making some bizarre plays. I don't get what's going on here. I would appreciate an adult helping me out. Oh, so they just don't understand how, like, sequencing works? Okay. That's fine by me. Yeah, this is something that I kind of saw happening.
A single shot is all it takes.
Well, this is going to be kind of savage. So, attack with everything. Other versions of this deck don't play Pristine Light, and my only rationale that I can really fathom is that people do not like fun. People just would rather have a miserable time for reasons that I don't understand. Because this card is a hoot. Like, look at this. This is so fair and balanced. Don't you guys think that that was fair and balanced? Don't you guys think that that was, like, a totally reasonable turn? A totally reasonable thing to do to somebody? I'm going to... I think I'm supposed to do Defiance. Because they have to attack me with, like, lifesteal shit.
Now it's my turn.
Well, they have to brain me with a windrow or something like that, I think, in order to win. Yeah, you're dead.
For the left ride! For the left ride!
We're done. Oh, good game. Yeah, my opponent made some bizarre plays there. I'm not gonna lie. But, I mean, the deck looked good, so that's all good shit, too. We are now into Diamond 3, guys. All the way there. We are doing it. 2 wins in a row with Argenport Snacks, Alison Snacks, AP Snacks, Snacky Snacks. Snacks, by the way, for those of you who didn't know. Ooh, it's the Chapin! Oh, I am excited, ladies and gentlemen. This is a good start to the day. Gotta say. I need to let him know that he is my Huckleberry. I know I say this a lot to people. I let the, like, I mention that they're a Huckleberry. That's really just, like, a gesture of, you know, courtesy. Chapin here, he is truly my Huckleberry. We need power. That is not power. What would really suck here is, of course, if I just was like, oh, Chapin, fun deck, yeah, this is going to be exciting, Stalin 2. Oh no, come on. Okay.
Make each bullet count.
What is he up to? Feels like an obelisk. Okay. Yeah, he likes the 3-faction, like, Fire, Time, Shadow decks. I've seen him play a number of times. Uh-huh. This feels like a good situation for the following.
We've been patient.
A forest of blades!
That felt good. But what is he up to? He's devouring. Okay. Yeah, I too will devour. He's running on having trouble with power. Haha! Take that, sucker! Oh no, he found power. This is definitely a Crown Watch Press Gang game rather than a Vara game for fairly obvious reasons.
You will feel
Ion, eh?
Let the ritual come.
Oh, this got scary real fast! Well, we can do this. This is actually okay. We can handle this. We can handle this. Yeah. This feels correct. I'm interested to see how Vishni works with Pristine Light, actually. Oh! That's sick! I didn't know that! Look at all our elves and Grenadins! We have so many Grenamans! The scrap tank is here! Our objective is to just never get hit by scrap tank at this point.
Another late night.
For the left ride.
A forest of blades.
It's written right here.
I'm excited for this video. This one's gonna be a good one. Quarry. Okay, okay. We learn new interactions. Yeah, let's just be real here. Like, I'm actually fine with him growing a little bit. He's never going to get through. I mean, I say that, and then very quickly, Chapin is going to find a way to break him through. He's like, oh, he's obviously playing that super unplayable card that nobody outside of Direwolf Digital has ever even considered to play. That will get him out of this exact situation. Why didn't I think of that? Oh yes, we're talking some text. Gear Cruncher? Gear Cruncher?
Let the ritual
Katra.
commence.
It's written right here.
Well, this is terrifying. Don't do that again. Actually, do that again, then you're out of power and I can win. I'm struggling to find ways that I kind of lose this is really what's going on at this point. You need to have a source of life steal. You need to gain life. Okay, devour. Yeah. Called it.
For the left ride.
I'm just going to do the following. Just kind of generate. Annihilate doesn't seem good.
Make
I'll be honest. I would rather have my alchemist just out. Did my other alchemist die? Yeah, he did. Please don't, like, Quill plus Terror me or something. Horror me. Twisted Horror. I died to that the other day. It was unpleasant. That was a game, man. That one was... Oh, God. Please don't. Okay, no, there's no Twisted Horror. Well, I was right to generate mass blockers. Excuse my cough. We did it, though. That was a good one. Yeah, buddy. Toxic, bring it back. Good. Good game. Good game. Bounty awarded. Oh, yeah. I already have the card back. Nice stuff, though. So, moral of the story. Play this deck, then you, too, can beat up on the Chapins. So just give me one moment. I'm going to have to do something about this. Back! Excellent. I can breathe again. Don't smoke, kids. Don't smoke. I don't smoke anymore. I used to smoke. And there was a few years there, like 5 years or so. I was a smoker. Not even a very, very heavy smoker, like very minimal smoker. This does have a lot of power, and it's on the play. I actually want to keep this. This is a very weird keep. But I just like having access to crests and such is nice. And, like, the deck does struggle with power in a lot of games. Like, sometimes you can just flood out and do nothing. But I find it much more often that you struggle to play anything. We haven't actually seen a Wishing Hour yet. This deck does play that card, right? I think we saw it in one of our Mulligan hands. Oh God, please tell me it's not the mirror. The mirror is going to be miserable. No, thank you. Yeah, it could be this instead. This is the Sword of the Sky King Reanimator deck. So it is the non-even-handed Golem version. But this Spore Folk hit was terrible. And Vishni is very good against them. Vishni is very good in a lot of Argenport matchups nowadays. Because just getting them for the infiltrate, stealing the enemy void, is really spooky. Because, like, for instance, right now, unless they have a removal spell, like a Defiance for Vishni, they can't play another Spore Folk. Or, I mean, they could, but it's dangerous. Are you remembrancing a Spore Folk? You monster. Now I really hope they don't have a removal spell, because that way I can get rid of a Vishni and a Reclaimer. Okay, well they have another Remembrance, so that's going to be the Vishni.
A forest of blades.
And that really shuts down my Vara. I am pretty happy to just get the Reclaimer out of their void, though.
Now it's my turn.
I do think that Privilege of Rank, when you steal it from the opponent's void, should cast itself. I actually do. It's a weird interaction, but I think that it should work that way. I guess it's technically correct to cast Vara first there. Didn't think about that. Sure.
Touch of shadow.
Oh, we do have Witching Hour. It just cost $1 million. I'd rather block for now. Tasbu, good show up anytime right now. Do some carrying. Turns out that my power heavy keep has led to a power heavy hand. Big shocker, I know. What I really want now is another Vishni, because that is the best way to decrease the cost of Witching Hour that's in the deck. But I would settle for basically not power. Feeling we get Mars David here.
Only the best for you.
Honestly, don't know what they're playing in their markets nowadays.
We've been patient.
Another Vishni. Great.
A forest of blades.
Oh, they could just steal their void back. That's really annoying. Oh, they get their Reclaimer back. That sucks. Had not thought about that. A space has been called.
For the left ride.
I like that animation. Gonna be honest. It's pretty great. Oh no! I didn't realize that! They stole my tactic! I'm so dead, guys. No, it's okay. I got a gargoyle, everyone. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. We can just need to play like 10 cards next turn. It'll be good. Nothing to worry about. Game's in the bag. I was wrong. Somebody should have told me that keeping a power-heavy hand could lead to a power-heavy draw. Should have been informed. Well, that takes back all of our progress that we made after beating Chapin. Thank you very much, Ruark. Ruining it. This hand could be great or terrible. Given the fact that a lot of hands are really bad, this is not that bad. I guess it could only really be so bad because I can just ditch Tasbu if I don't draw any power. So they're a unit-heavy version, so not control.
Only the best for you.
So in that respect, I think I'm going to do this. Yes.
We've been patient.
A forest of blades!
I don't know if any of these choices really make sense. It's just kind of in a weird position right now. Definitely drawing the second Pristine Light is not what I want.
We've been patient.
Oh, that's so rude. I think I should just kill him. And by kill him, I mean the Drake. Like, obviously this doesn't kill my opponent. It does put me ahead in the life point race, though, which is kind of cool.
For Argenport! Fight back, you coward!
Yeah, let's just kill CDT.
For the left ride.
We're actually in a pretty good spot here to race. Because they need all sorts of light gain. Especially with Stone Powder Alchemist. And Regent's Tomb. Like, one of the reasons that Regent's Tomb is so good in this deck, or this style of deck, is that it acts as a mini, like, rally.
You're in the crowd watch.
Like, here I'm leaning into that function of the card. So they have 12, 13 damage. Yeah, there, that's it. Well played. So the deck did do well, all things considered. I think that there were some situations in that game particularly I might have been able to play differently and find a way to win. But that's our 5 games. That was actually a little bit faster than I did end up expecting it to be, because as I said, the deck can be pretty grindy, but the games, especially the last few, ended up being quite snappy. But the deck is clearly very powerful in some of the things that it does. I'm not convinced that this build of the deck is exactly where you want to be. I'm pretty sure that the pristine lights are good. Some versions, as I said earlier, don't play that. That seems wrong to me. There's like other questions that I have, though, like the number of witching hours, annihilates over something like desecrates or slay. The market, I don't know what the market is supposed to look like. I'm certain that this is not it. Every time I kind of go to the market, I feel like it's missing something. I probably should like in that game, if I had gone for desecrate, I'm probably find a way to win. Not desecrate, defiance. But my logic made sense there. I don't know. I think that the last game, there was probably a way for me to win that. I just did not play it particularly well. But anyway, this will do it. I'll, of course, have a link to the deck in the show notes, so check that out. This is one, though, that I think is worth putting some effort into, trying to make some adjustments, try to improve the deck, because it seems powerful to me, and it feels like it has some potential that hasn't been realized quite yet fully, but it is also really fun to play, and interesting interactions and such. There are other ones that didn't come up over the course of it, like, for instance, if you reweave into Avara, you get to, it functions as just a sacrifice effect, because your opponent can't give your Avara +2/+2 because has shift, so that you're forcing your opponent to sacrifice something if that's if they're able to do that. So that's really cool. There's lots of other minor interactions like that in the deck that I think are really interesting. But that'll do it for today for me. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good times hanging out and beating Patrick Chapin. But I'll hopefully see you tomorrow.